Hello, in this video, we will factor polynomials by regrouping terms. Let's say here we got a one like this. You have an x cubed plus 3x squared equals negative 4x minus 12. And we cannot use any formulas like difference of two squares or difference of two cubes, sum of two cubes, or perfect squares. So here we try to regroup terms. Let's say we group the first two terms. And then we group the last two terms. Okay, in the first one, you have x to the third plus 3x squared. The greatest common factor is x squared. So let's factor x squared out of the first two terms. So x cubed divided by x squared, that is x. 3x squared divided by x squared. So this is 3. And for the second pair, look at the numeric part. You have negative 4 and a negative 12. We know negative 4 is a common factor. So let's factor this negative 4 out. So the first term becomes x. And the second term, negative 12 divided by negative 4. So this is plus 3. And now you see why we need regroup terms and a factor, because you see x plus 3 is a common factor of these two terms. So we can factor this out. Take x plus 3 out. Okay. Then the first term, we have only x squared left. Right? And the second term, you got minus 4 left, right? Okay, don't stop here, because you see the difference of two squares. The second factor, x squared minus 4, minus 2 squared, right? 4 is 2 squared. So we got x squared minus 2 squared. So now we can use the difference of two squares, which is a squared minus b squared. And this one can be factored as a plus b times a minus b, right? So here we can factor this x squared minus 2 squared. So you factor the second factor by using the formula. So this is a, and a 2 is our b, right? So a minus b, a plus b, and minus b. Now we factor the polynomial completely, right? Okay, so this is a one example with 4 terms. We group these 4 terms into 2 pairs. Let's take a look at another type of polynomial with 4 terms, which is x squared minus 6x plus 9, then minus y squared. So here we cannot group terms like the previous one. The reason is if you group like this, then the first one, okay, you can factor x out. So you got x times x minus 6. But the second one, you can factor, but you can never see common factors. So that's the problem. We cannot group like this. But look at the first 3 terms. You got x squared minus 6x plus 9. And this is a perfect square if you check. So here you can factor by looking at the to find two numbers with product 9 and the sum -6, which is x minus 3 times x minus 3, right? Anyway, it is a perfect square. And you can check this is right. Then minus y squared. So now you can see like the difference of two squares. So we can use the formula, the difference of two squares. A squared minus b squared. This is a plus b times a minus b. Okay. So what is our a? And this x minus 3 is our a, right? And the y is our b. Y is b, right? So we can go ahead, use the formula. You have bracket a plus b times a minus b, right? A minus b. Okay, of course, simplify this one. So you have x plus y minus 3 and x minus y minus 3. So here, the key point is after you regroup and factor one of them, you got the difference of two squares. So we can use the formula, difference of two squares. Okay, thank you.